Hey guys, what is up? My name is Miss Osborne and I'm your art teacher for this year. Welcome to the Art Zoo. Every week I'm going to post a remote art lesson for you and I'm going to have an animal guest help me out with the teaching part. This week is Alice, one of my rabbits, and we are going to be talking about some abstract self-portraits. Get ready. This project is so much fun. It's all about who you are in the inside, not so much who you are on the outside. We talk a lot about using colors and words and even pictures to describe who we are instead of just drawing a realistic selfie. Here we go. So we have some new vocab for this unit, and our first word is self-portrait. And that's just a drawing or painting of the artist done by the artist. Next is lettering. And that's just when you create hand-drawn letters. Next one is fonts, which you guys are definitely familiar with, and that's just styles of letters. The last one might be new. Watercolor wash, or also called wet-on-wet painting, is a watercolor technique. And what you do is you mix colors by painting on wet paper. So you lay down water before you lay down paint. This technique is really good for large areas. Our inspiration artist for this unit is Erin Case. She is actually a collage artist. She works both by gluing paper together as well as doing digital collages. These collages are really interesting because she uses landscapes instead of faces, but leaves the rest of the body there. She can serve as a really good inspiration for how you can think about an abstract way to show who you are. Just an option to consider. So first things first, we're going to take a selfie as a reference photo. Think of a pose you'd like to draw. It can include your hands and a funny face if you want to. This is your choice. Just make sure that your image is clear. No blurry pictures, please. Watch my recording coming up next to see how you can drop your photo into Sketches School and practice drawing your silhouette. It really helps out. Once you have your selfie taken, you're going to go to the app Sketches School. If you don't have it yet, download it. It's a really great app. And you can drop your photo into this app and draw over top of it. What this does is help us practice the shapes in our face. Now, we really only need the outline of our face, but it's kind of fun to play around. Mine turned out super crazy. Yours probably will too. That's okay. This is just practice. Now that we've practiced on our iPad, it's time to use pencil and paper. Your goal is to just draw the outline of your face. Use a pencil, draw lightly, that way you can always erase mistakes. Once you have the outline of your face, you're going to get into the lettering, drawing, and details. Guys, you'll notice I did add some facial features, but you don't have to. You can take this whatever direction you want to. I definitely went a little crazy with it. Don't be afraid to try out new stuff. If you have watercolors at home to work with, awesome. If not, you can obviously color using whatever you have around you. But what I like to do when I start with watercolors is take care of my big spaces like my background first. You can see I used my wet-on-wet technique to cover those large areas and mix some colors. For smaller areas, you want to use the wet-on-dry technique, and that just means you're getting some water on your brush and dipping it directly in your paint, and then on your paper. Once your watercolor is dry, it's time for the last step of this project, and that is outlining. You can see I'm using a Sharpie. You can use a pen, a black marker, a pen, whatever you have around that's a little darker and stands out a little more than what you use to color. I'm just going over all my main details wherever I had pencil lines. Don't forget to erase those extra pencil lines that you don't need anymore. It just makes your project stand out and look nice and clean and finished.